What if I told you that the reason your job is unfulfilling and not lighting you up is because you're incompetent? Now, hang on before you stop the video. Hear me out, because this is actually going to hopefully inspire you. 1969, a fellow by the name of Lawrence Peter wrote a book called The Peter Principle. Pretty creative guy. So the Peter Principle, he wrote this book about what he witnessed and observed in organizational hierarchies. And what he observed was that people within organizations tend to rise up and be promoted to positions until they reach a level of incompetency or inefficacy. And that sounds kind of weird, but I've actually witnessed this, and I've seen this in real world examples. Classroom teacher, amazing teacher, kids love her, parents love her, teachers think she's amazing, doing an incredible job. They actually make her the teacher lead within the school. So other teachers come to her for advice all the time. It's working great. The district pulls her into district-wide initiatives, and she's leading teams of teachers and doing things, and everyone's loving it. She's loving it. Everything's great. They keep moving her up. And then they said, you know what? We're going to make you the principal of a school. You're going to run the school. All of a sudden now, she's in a new role with a completely different skill set required, completely different tasks. She's dealing with budgets, she's dealing with people management, disciplinary issues, and all kinds of things that as a classroom teacher, she had a little bit of involvement with, but it wasn't the primary focus. It wasn't what made her shine. And over time, that new role starts to expose within her the things that she is not aligned with and not just made to do. And that makes her feel unfulfilled. She starts to feel like this isn't what I should be doing. I don't like education anymore. I want to get out of it. I need to do something else. You may be having that kind of feeling in your job, right? You know, like you're starting to feel you used to like it, but you don't like it anymore. Maybe it's because you were good at what you were doing, and now you've got more responsibilities that aren't in alignment with the stuff that you actually enjoyed doing when you started. So another classic example is an auto mechanic. Loves working on cars, loves fixing things. Customers think he's amazing. Other mechanics go to them for advice. The owner of the shop, gives them extra lead mechanic title where, he helps other mechanics out. Everything's going great. Then they say, you know what, you're so good at what you do, we're going to make you manager of the actual garage. We're going to make you manager of the shop. And all of a sudden he's dealing with inventory. He's dealing with suppliers and customer complaints and budget and manage all the things that didn't make him shine as an actual mechanic. He has risen to his level of incompetency. So here's the deal. If you are feeling like there's more that you can give in your life to career, job, business, whatever, but you're in a role right now where you're feeling stuck, unfulfilled, you may have risen to your level of incompetency. You may have been really good at doing things that have put you in a position now where they've dumped more responsibility and more expectations on you, and it's no longer aligned, it's no longer lighting you up. If that's the situation you're in, you are 100% caught up with the Peter Principle. And there is a way to navigate through that and to reignite and refine a way to utilize and leverage those things that you are good at, the skills you have, the talents you have, the things you're passionate about, and do it in a new way in the world we live in, which allows us to help people and do things anywhere we want, anywhere they are. So if you would like to have a conversation about how to transition out of your place of stuckness, I'd be happy to jump on a 15-minute call with you, and we can quickly assess where you're at. But if you're curious, if you're in a job right now where you've risen to that level, but you're not fulfilled and you feel like you're burning out and you feel like you can't do another day, and yes, I'm speaking to all the teachers and school principals that are going back into the schools this week. But if you're feeling that, I just want you to know that there is a bridge to a much better way of using those skills that you have and those talents that you have that will make you a whole lot happier. So I'm going to leave a link in the comments where you can schedule a 15-minute call with me personally. And all I'd ask is that if you do book that call, it's obviously going to tie up my calendar for that portion of the hour. And I just ask that you show up on the call. And I also ask that you come on to that call with an open mind on what you could be doing outside of your current job. So I want you to have some ideas of the kinds of things you've maybe wanted to do for a long time. Maybe you want to be a fitness coach. Maybe you want to be a life coach. Maybe you want to help small businesses get started. Maybe you want to help people in relationships. There's something inside you that you're not doing that you feel called to do, and your job is keeping you stuck from doing it. So give some thought to that. Book the call. If you happy back to school, everyone. I'm not going back. I'm free.